all throughout the ages, the Almighty Father has only one plan. Starting with Adam, the created Son, the Jewish people who crucified Jesus Christ, the Begotten Son, until the time of religion and denomination, when grand churches and cathedrals were built and graven images were worshipped.
When he was in that infancy stage in the flesh, Satan Lucifer, the devil, visited him, and then through the serpent talked to him and aborted the Father's plan in his life. He didn't know any better. Instead of him obeying the commandment that was given to him of God, he disobeyed it. That's why he was taken out from the presence of the Father Almighty at the time he died.
The Jews were the first chosen people.
Finally, when they were able to go to the promised land, Canaan, Solomon, in his time, as the king of Israel, was commanded to build a temple. It is now a permanent structure, so that the presence of God dwelt there, and that was the Jewish heaven on earth. That was the temporary arrangement of worship.
Jesus Christ came, but the Jews rejected him. The Father's plan was not fulfilled.
He cannot give it to the Jewish people anymore because they refused it. So he would look for the fallen Adamic race. Here comes the Gentiles. Here comes the non-Jewish people, including us. That is the beginning of the church age. The church age days are over, where each one of them, out of their own will, can do whatever it is that they wanted to do, using the Bible and using the Father's name. But it is really their will that is being done. Those days are over. They've been given 1,935 years to do that. In the Jewish age, they were given 2,070 years to do that. They did not complete the Father's work of salvation. They just did their will, and they didn't want any of God's will anymore to be completed in them. You became thousands, you became millions, but you did not solve the spiritual problem of sin in eradicating the serpent seed and then completing the Father's work of salvation and produce a son out of you. The original estate of man in the Garden of Eden is back! The Father said, now I am able to continue my work that is aborted because of disobedience. The New Testament right now is not a puzzle to us anymore. The whole meaning of the Old and New Testament is to produce sons and daughters. It is to produce a son of God. This is the whole point of salvation. This is is the whole point while we are here. This is the whole point while we are studying the words of the Father. That's the whole point when you don't come to the conclusion of you becoming a son and a daughter. All Bible studies and all preachings have become in vain in your life.
But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
April 13, 2005. Officially, the Father has not dealt with you anymore forever, because He has now entrusted the works of completion of men's salvation into the hands of His appointed Son.
This is the Father's new people, His kingdom nation.